You can already feel the intensity. The crowd anxiously waiting for this match to get started. And The Rock isn't even in the ring yet. They're all pumped up for The Rock. Meanwhile, Goldberg awaiting The Rock to get up and get in the ring. Goldberg wants to get his hands on The Rock. Goldberg dead set on getting his hands on The Rock, the People's Champion. Is The Rock gonna layeth the smackdown on Goldberg, or is The Rock next? That's the big question. These are two heavy hitters, two big players. During the Attitude Era, The Rock, one of the biggest stars the WWE had to offer. Goldberg, the biggest star that WCW had to offer, with an undefeated streak like no other. And while Goldberg kind of got screwed over out of his undefeated streak, he's always looking to take another down. And tonight, at Backlash, The Rock could just be another stepping stone for Goldberg to just get up, get one up, climb the next stair. This is an opportunity for Goldberg to take down a huge Hollywood star like The Rock. The Rock mockingly puffing his chest out like he's mocking Goldberg. Goldberg, former NFL player, former world champion. The Rock, former multi-time WWE champion, Hollywood star as well. I mean, this is a clash of the ages. The tension, the intensity is already there, and they haven't even locked up yet. This is about sitting back, relaxing, and enjoying what is surely going to be quite a brawl, quite the battle between these two. As Goldberg just outpowering The Rock, muscling The Rock all the way back to the opposite corner. Goldberg truly catching The Rock by surprise. You saw The Rock's eyes light up the way he just got sent back by Goldberg. The Rock could be sensing that perhaps this match could be trouble for him. Perhaps Goldberg is just too much for The Rock. And once again, they tie up collar and elbow. And again, this time The Rock gets sent all the way to the floor. Wow. The Rock right back in the ring. Oh my. I don't know if that was wise. Goldberg likes it. Goldberg smiles at the pain. If there was even pain from it, from that slap from The Rock. It was more disrespect than it was meant to do damage. The Rock is known for his mind games, but I think it was unwise to anger a bull. Which is ironic because The Rock is the Brahma bull. But right now, the horns of Goldberg are going right into The Rock. Rock is laid out on the floor. Meanwhile, referee Earl Hebner is almost halfway to counting out The Rock, and The Rock is hardly moved. Goldberg wants The Rock to get back in the ring, trying to get The Rock back in. Goldberg trying to mock The Rock, telling him to get in the ring. The Rock leaving. Talk about abort mission. The Rock wants no part of this, apparently. I guess The Rock's going to take the easy way out and go back to Hollywood. Goldberg wants nothing more to get his hands on The Rock, but The Rock isn't buying into it. Goldberg is ready for it. Oh, and a head ringer catches Goldberg up on the top rope. It's always the mind games for The Rock with a clothesline that takes down Goldberg. And just like that, The Rock shifts the momentum. What a shot. And another one. The Rock gets the boot up on Goldberg. How ironic is that? Goldberg just rock bottoming The Rock. Oh my, this could end badly. Rock is about to be split in half. The Rock is about to be cracked open. Rock meets scissors. And I guess, you know what? I should have said paper. But I guess Goldberg was scissors. Because Rock beats scissors. And Rock was able to sidestep. And Goldberg got sent to the outside of the ring. We got to see the replay of this. Rock really does beat. Huh. Look at that. Goldberg gets sent to the floor. All of Goldberg's momentum comes to bite him in the butt. Goldberg grabbing onto the shoulder, grabbing onto the midsection, it seems, too. Rock could be looking to force Goldberg into submission. And the sharpshooter is locked in. Goldberg could be forced to tap. I don't know the last time, if ever, Goldberg has been in a position where he's been forced into submission. I can't think back on a time where Goldberg has legitimately been left with no choice but to tap out. Goldberg, while in pain and agony, telling the ref no, that he doesn't want to quit, that he's not going to give up, because that's just not a characteristic that Goldberg has. Giving up is just not Goldberg. Goldberg trying to find a way to fight free, but it's just not looking good. There's been hardly any movement. Meanwhile, that right arm of Goldberg is trapped, so it's making it a lot harder for Goldberg to reach that bottom rope to force a rope break. And there we go. Goldberg makes it to the bottom rope. Goldberg yelling to get The Rock off of him because Goldberg made it to the bottom rope. The Rock pushed the ref out of the way, playing it cheap, and went low. Rock playing it dirty. The thing is, you can't assume. You know what they say when you assume. But one thing's for sure and for certain. There's no assumption to be made about the devastation of that spear as Goldberg nearly ripped through The Rock and tearing him in half. Goldberg fighting through the pain to nail The Rock with a wicked spear, although the shoulder is experiencing a lot of pain. Goldberg, his body is showing that the battle is tough, but he's going to need to be tougher if he's going to walk away with the victory. The Rock trying to fight through it as well. The Rock experiencing his own amount of pain as well. Goldberg starting to pick up the pace a little bit, perhaps shifting the weight into his favor. Nice shoulder tackle, takes down The Rock. Is Goldberg going to be able to pick up? And he does. Goldberg slams The Rock hard into the mat, but Goldberg just collapses right in the mat because of the pain he's experiencing. Gets a 2 count. However, the problem is because of the damage done to the shoulder of Goldberg, there wasn't full weight applied on that pinfall. We got to get another look at the spear from Goldberg. Attempt, and then Goldberg nailed hard into the steel post. And it's been a really great game for The Rock. That's when Rock beat Scissors. And he certainly beat a spear. Apparently, a spear doesn't always shatter a rock. Rock stunned that he can't knock down Goldberg. However, like a driving spine buster, can you smell what The Rock is cooking? Because The Rock is going to lay at the smackdown as he's ready to measure up, perhaps thinking rock bottom. And it could be rock bottom for Goldberg if he is not victorious in this match. Goldberg stunned. Rock bottom! And he got all of it. Rock will do it. Wait! What? At the last possible second, what? Goldberg able to get the shoulder up just barely, despite the pain that he's experiencing. Still finding the wherewithal to push through and manage to stay in it. The Rock gets a nice right and follows it up with a second. And a third. The Rock's now dishing it out on a Goldberg. And all Goldberg can do is eat it. But I'll tell you what The Rock just ate was a clothesline by Goldberg. Goldberg trying to get some feeling back in his arm. Trying to push through it all. You gotta wonder if Goldberg even survives that much longer. What are the odds of a jackhammer at this point with the condition of his shoulder? Meanwhile, the spine buster and the Brahma Bull has Goldberg right where he wants him. The most electrifying move in all of sports entertainment coming your way. Live at Backlash, the People's Elbow. And it nails right on the money. Thanks for coming. But wait just a minute. Goldberg is not willing to stay down just yet. And I thought The Rock was in disbelief earlier. Goldberg, I am almost certain Goldberg is running on pure adrenaline, running on pure willpower. You just can't count out Goldberg, who somehow comes out of nowhere with a spear. Where in the world did Goldberg just pull that spear out of? Goldberg looking for one more for good measure. The Rock having a hard time pulling himself up. One more time could be coming up for The Rock if he's not careful. The grin of evil. The grin of confidence. Goldberg may have been feeling the pain before, but when he realizes victory is in sight and it all goes away, all the pain, all the hurt, because one more spear could very well put away the People's Champion. The Rock trying to collect himself, not knowing what's about to hit him as he gets ran through with another spear. And Goldberg now calls for it. He's calling for the last shot. He's calling for the jackhammer. With the shoulder not fully at 100, Is it going to go through? Look at that with ease. That is good night for The Rock. What an impressive showing by Goldberg. A display of pure heart, of pure strength, of pure willpower by someone who was just willing to go that extra mile not to be defeated by somebody who ditched WWE for Hollywood.